Capricorn, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for late July 2023. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business as always and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we could dip our toes in the energy and see what's going on for the lovely Cappies out there. I hope you're all doing fabulous, my friends. Let's see what's up here, my guides. Talk to me. What's up with Capricorn? And yeah, we're going to take a real quick look at this first card, then we'll get into the full reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean in on, which is always interesting. But let's get this reading going. Let's rock. What do we got for the Capricorn Collective, please? And thank you. Nice and quick. There it is. All right. So, this is a very intelligent type of card, my friends. I haven't seen this in quite a while for any sign. Now, the imagery looks a little goofy, if I do say so myself, but this is kind of like a complementary type of energy that Spirit's showing us right here up front. It reminds me of the Ace of Swords. So it's intriguing. Before we fully break it down, though, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the July subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know I'd greatly appreciate it. But enough of the promo, into the reading. Let's talk about this intriguing card. So we see this monkey here. It is surrounded by binary code in the background. It's holding a skull, contemplating its life, dressed up as Shakespeare in front of a typewriter. So whenever I see this card, I think of someone who is intellectually very intelligent, maybe more so than people even think. So to me, this card is all about the sharp mental faculties. So in this time, Capricorn, there are things connected to your thought process and your mind. But I'd say for the vast majority of you, anyone would have a really difficult time getting one over on you in this time. You could be seeing things very clearly, very sharply, extremely intelligently. There could be certain situations you're working through where you're using your logic as opposed to emotion. Because you know we all go through those certain times where sometimes we go with the heart, sometimes we go with the head. This is that type of energy. And like I said, it's honest and truthful as well, very similar to the Ace of Swords. So I always like when we get this card up front, because it's telling us how someone's thought process is. If that's not you, maybe there's someone you're connected to who's in a place like this. But let's get into tarot. And yeah, I always say that first card doesn't make or break the reading. It's just the footnote. But yeah, I'm going to get you 3 cards in the upright before we get that intuitive juiciness going. So shuffle it up here for the Cappies, please, my guides. What's up with my friends here? And while we get the deck ready, let's talk about last week's reading. And it feels like for a while now, a lot of the Capricorn readings have been focused around other people surrounding you, especially the last couple of weeks. Last week's reading was titled Beware This Person. And the reason it was titled that is there was a couple of parts within the reading that were really focused on somebody really being in their feelings or not being super trustworthy. And you know, whenever I get those energies in reading, I have to give it to you straight. And it was showing up in last week's reading. So we're going to hope for some more optimism and positivity this week. As you know, energy is very fluid, never set in stone. So only take this how it hits for you, because we could be seeing your vibe or someone you're linked to. But let's get it going here. Let's get these first 3 cards out for Capricorn. Thank you. All right, 9 of Swords. So we have more of this mental-based type of energy. We have this a little bit of stress-induced type of vibe here with that 9 of Swords. Let's get a couple more. It's only part of the picture here. Maybe some of you just aren't getting proper rest and sleep. Okay, now we're getting some good energy here. We got the Fool. Okay, all right, yeah, we're seeing a journey because this popped out with the Fool. Wow. We got the World as well. So we have the bookends of the major arcana. This always really fascinates me whenever this happens in a reading. Let me just try to straighten these cards out for you, my friends, or it'll drive me wild all reading. There we go. That's as best as I could get it. But let's go through. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes, and we'll get that juicy, intuitive stuff. So as we look down here at the box, first look, first glance, obviously I said we have this stress-induced type of energy in the beginning. Then we have the bookend major arcana. If you're familiar with the tarot deck, the Fool is the very first major arcana, numbered 0, and the bookend is the World. So we have beginning, we have ending, and within all of this is some sort of journey. So this could be somebody reflecting on some sort of journey or wanting to go on one. But I find this super interesting that we have this dichotomy of beginning, ending. Okay, it's like start, stop, go, white, black. It's like an interesting back and forth, back and forth, back and forth type of vibe. So let's go through them one by one. We'll start to build this picture out because there could be some good positives here, my friends. In position number 1, though, we have the 9 of Swords. Straight up, you see the imagery here. This person, it looks like they're really losing some sleep. So the first thing I always say is, like, please make sure you're getting proper rest. This could be someone who is really losing sleep at night, having funky dreams, weird nightmares, stuff like that. Whenever I see the 9 of Swords, it does tell me someone really needs to focus in that area of their mental state. This could be someone who, like, mentally they could be a little bit of a mess. We'll see when we clarify it, because this could be nervousness, anxiety, which is something I've been seeing in recent weeks in the Capricorn readings, like an underlying anxiety. This to me is also a card that connects to the paranormal. So for some Capricorns, you might just be experiencing more paranormal things than you normally do. Your sensitivities could be heightened if you're connected in that way. So we're really going to want to see what this is, whether that's you or somebody else. Now, moving through the reading, we have the Fool card in the center, one of my favorite cards in the whole entire deck. Now, this could connect to an Aries, or you might be connected to an Aries whenever we have the Fool. And like I was already saying, this could be the beginning of a journey, the start of something. So the very early stages. This could be somebody revving their engines up, getting ready to turn over that new leaf or start off on some new journey. I love this card generally. It's jovial, it's happy, it's full of optimism. Now, there is a warning with this card, just like with every card, there's a double-edged sword. This could be spirit warning against anything too spontaneous or unplanned. This is fire energy, remember, so we're starting it off here, especially next to the air. So, like, you really might be urged to take some sort of action or make a move. I don't want to get into it too much just yet until we clarify. Now, as we move further through the reading, we have our bookend right here on the back. We have the World. One of the more in-depth cards in the whole entire deck. This could mean so many different things. To me, this card could represent spiritual protection due to the archangel symbolism. This could represent the end of some sort of road, a completion, an ending, of course, but I don't always say this is a bad ending or a hurtful one. It could just be the end of some sort of journey or cycle. To me, this is extremely karmic, and we're like doubling down on the karmic energy, especially since we have the Fool, because we literally have the beginning, the closing, that never-ending cycle and circle that keeps moving through. So I find that very interesting that we have this World card. This could be a big focus on literal world events in this time. You might be watching the news a little more, doing a little more scrolling when the World card is out. But to me, it's just so powerful and filled with energy. Same with the Fool, whereas this is starting it off with a bang, this one is closing it off as well. So we really want to see what's up, whether this is somebody stressing about something that's already happened in the beginning or the ending, or we'll just have to see. It could be separate different things, but I want to dive deeper on all of it, Capricorn. Let's jump in and clarify. All right. I'm going to get a good shuffle here and reset this deck for you. Let's see what we got for Capricorn, please. And yes, my friends, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on that 9 of Swords. And yes, if you're a reader yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why the box is here. If you're feeling any messages you want to give to Capricorn, you can drop it in the comments. I don't mind at all. All right, 9 of Swords time. Why is this 9 of Swords here? Yeah, maybe you are analyzing something. Okay. Yeah, we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. All right. Okay, this could absolutely be somebody feeling some sort of sense of regret, or that they've messed something up, or that it's like too late to do something or too late to change something. That's just the vibe I'm picking up here in the beginning intuitively. Now, the Ace of Pentacles is generally a positive card, positive and negative. I would say watch out for money situations, money issues as well. But there is somebody who is either very stressed, anxious, or nervous about this. And once again, the first initial feeling I was getting here with this Ace of Pentacles and regret is somebody, yeah, feeling that regret, like they squandered something, like they lost out on something, or they ruined something. That's a big vibe I'm picking up here. But once again, take the warnings. Like maybe some of you are just stressing work, budget, money, things like that. But just more opportunities will come. I feel like I have to give some of you that advice. Like if you did miss out on something or you didn't make the most of an opportunity, that's okay, because those aces come in regardless all the time. Okay, like you can get another Ace of Pentacles. It's not like we only get one shot, one chance to do something. There's always going to be more chances. So, well, not always, right? But let's keep moving through here. That's just the main vibe. I'm getting very high strung. And those are the two main things. Either someone very stressed about work, money, finances, or this could be someone regretting, okay, that they lost out on a great opportunity. Okay, stress, anxiousness. Let's see what's up with the Fool. We're not going to linger here too much. It is what it is, right? If it's not yours, you could just leave it to the side. Maybe that's someone you're linked to. But why is the Fool here? I really want to get over to the World card as well. So I feel like we're getting into some karmic energies now here. Okay. I'm kind of getting the vibe someone's second guessing. I'm getting that second guessing vibe. Like someone, like I messed up, like I made a mistake. Okay, I'm feeling like I might have had a similar reading for you in recent weeks, where like someone feels like they made a big mistake of some sort, or that they should have did this, I should have did that, or I shouldn't have done this. We have the Knight of Wands in reverse. So usually the Knight of Wands could represent a fire sign, okay? The fact that it's in reverse, it's the complete opposite energy of what we have going on here with the Fool. All right, the Fool is bounding off into new things, new cycles, new journeys. This one is second guessing it and not doing those things. Not taking, I don't want to say taking advantage, but not jumping at something when you have the chance. Not striking while the iron's hot, while the getting's good. Okay, so I am getting that vibe where someone feels like they made a mistake of some sort. Okay, because that's another thing with this Knight of Wands in reverse. It could be someone, once again, very spontaneous, doesn't think things through, sporadic when it's in the reverse, unpredictable. So I'm getting that vibe that someone might feel like they've messed something up or they've made a big mistake. We're going to keep pressing forward. We're not going to linger here as well. But both of these front ends have a feeling of regret to them, okay? And once again, I'm getting that vibe, Capricorn. I don't feel like this is all your energy. Really don't. But let's see what's up with that World. Then we'll go through and do a quick recap before we get a shadow card. So why is the World here? Why is the World here for Capricorn, please? The deck is being super specific. For those of you that are new here, I only read jumpers and I do these little shuffles until they pop out. And the deck has a specific one lined up for us here. There it is. Thank you. Yeah. And I've been getting this through other signs this week as well. Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. There could be somebody that feels like someone's taking advantage of their kindness. I'm not going to be so open again is the type of energy I'm getting, or I won't be treated like that again, or I won't be fooled like that again. That's a big vibe I'm picking up here with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Now, for a portion of you, please watch your finances and money. It's showing up here again, specifically like how much you're giving, how much you're spending. That's a big thing here on the back end, because that could be a cause of some issue. But aside from that, when I see the Six of Pentacles, usually a card of equality, balance, very charitable and giving. In reverse, it's like, nope, no more Mr. Nice Guy, no more Mr. Nice Gal. I'm not going to be that open again. I'm not going to be that giving again. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me type of energy. Take from it what you will, but I am getting the vibe of someone who may feel like they've been taken advantage of in some sort of way in the past. Okay, so let's go through and do a recap here at Capricorn. Like I said, very interesting read. I mean, we did have some good possibilities in here as well, but there's a little disgruntledness here, which I've been feeling in your readings recently. Let's go through and then we'll get into the shadow card. If you kindly look in the box, position number one, we have the Nine of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. To me, this did feel like somebody having possible sleep issues. I was getting feelings of regret. Watch out for money stresses, work stresses. We got that in two portions of this reading. Make sure you're not overspending or just stressing it out too much. But the main feeling I was getting was like someone feeling like they didn't strike while the iron was hot, or they wasted something good. Moving to the center, it intensifies a little bit. We have the Fool with the Knight of Wands in reverse. To me, once again, that feeling of regret, like I should have did better when I had the chance, or I should have did this when I had the chance. And that energy of someone making a mistake or feeling like they messed up or made a big mistake. Huge, right here in the front end. On the back end, we have the World with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, and I did say this could be someone feeling like they may have been taken advantage of in some sort of way, or someone's been taking advantage of their kindness. Once again, watch out for the money and the monetary and the work. But this is someone who's like, yeah, I won't be fooled again. Okay? Fool me once, shame on you type of energy. So take from that what you will. Please take a screenshot. Hopefully whatever it is you're going through isn't too rough. Let's get you a shadow card. And if that reading doesn't hit, it's all good. Please check your other alignments. But let's see what's in the shadows for you real quick. Let's close it out. What do we got in the shadows for Capricorn? And I always like to pull a shadow card at the very end. I feel like it's nice and introspective. So let's see what we got. What's in the shadows for Capricorn? Thank you. Okay, yeah, we have the Six of Wands, usually a card of victory, right? Someone triumphing, overcoming. So I feel like this is a double-edged message right here in the back end for those of you that are going through a very difficult time right now. Okay, and I know there's got to be some of you out there that are, right? Obviously not everyone. This could be Spirit trying to give you a boost of confidence or a burst of confidence. Like, listen, you can overcome this. Whatever this is to you, whether it is emotional, whether it's financial, physical, you can overcome this when we have the Six of Wands. But generally with this card of victory, some of you in recent times, you might feel like you're ignored sometimes, or you don't get the proper credit for what you do. Whether it's in the home, whether it's at work, whether it's in relationships, watch out for feelings like that, because those could bubble up when we have this in the shadows, like not feeling recognized in some sort of way. So I'm not really going to expand on it too much. I feel like for some of you, it's either motivation or recognition for you in some sort of way. But yeah, Capricorn, that's what I have for you this week, my friends. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details of the July subscriber surprise. If you got your name in for the June subscriber surprise, the winners will be announced in my community tab after this week's fire and air signs readings. But for July, I'll be giving away 2 copies of the Everyday Witches Tarot. Once again, one of my favorite decks and one of the first ones I ever gave away on this channel. So if you'd like to get your name in for this, 2 simple things as always, my friends. First, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are. And second, let me know down in the comments, out of all the tarot suits, which one has your favorite art style? Is it the swords, wands, pentacles, cups, even the major arcana? You'll be entered to win. And at the end of July, I'll put the winners in my community tab. As always, my friends, much love, and I'll see you soon.